You're so out of breath. And you're kind of stinky. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Fifi and this is... Say hi! He's kind of upset that I've kidnapped him for this video. Sit down there first. He's kind of upset that I've kidnapped him for this video, but this video is going to be about him. So, today I'm going to be talking about something ridiculous, but I just wanted to do it for your birthday. This is my dog Caleb, by the way. Caleb, say hi. He does not want to be here. Tomorrow is my dog's birthday, and you know, I was just wondering, like there was this one time I was just thinking to myself, if Caleb could read books, what type of books would he be reading? Would he be a super basic YA reader like me, or would he be super sophisticated, kind of niche? Would he be a niche reader? Let me introduce you to my dog first before anything else. His likes, his dislikes, and I just wanted him to be here with me to give his input. Can you give your input? He kind of doesn't want to be here. I kidnapped him. My mom is downstairs. He is my mom's slave, or my mom is his slave. Whatever works. But we're here. I kidnapped him. He's kind of upset and kind of restless that I took him away. It's gonna be quick. We're just gonna talk about books I think you would love to read if you were a reader. Okay? Okay, first let's talk about my dog. Come here. He is the world's most sungit dog in the world. He's a Pomeranian. We got him and they said he's a teacup Pomeranian, but look at him. This is not a teacup. He is turning 6 tomorrow, December 9, and he loves to eat. We tried giving him dog food the first few years of his puppy life, but then he got tired of it, so my mom and my dad started giving him human food, or like, you know, food from the table, and he has never gone back since. There was no turning back from table food, so we hand feed him. He hates eating by himself, like in his bowl. Somebody has to feed him by hand. Ridiculous, I know, it's kind of strange. Also, he hates other dogs because he thinks he's human. Am I right? He thinks he's a human being, so he behaves like one. He also snobs everybody else when my mom is around because my mom is his star, moon, rising sun, and will not bow down to anybody else. Aside from my mom. Right? Right, Robert? He kind of is super maarte and has an attitude. Sometimes he has an attitude. He bites. He does bite, but not like, you know, really hard. But sometimes when he gets angry, he gets really cranky at the world, and he has his room. Well, we call it his room. You're so heavy now. We call it his room. It's at the back of the couch. He just loves to stay there. And yeah, what do you want? So that's Caleb. He's super manic, bipolar, and has moods. You have moods, don't you? You do. You kind of do. And he gets really territorial, so when he smells other dogs on you, he will either attack or he will snob you like for the rest of the evening. He's gonna be like, nope, I am not smelling another dog on you. I am upset. I am the only dog there is. See what I mean? See what I mean? My mom calls my sister and I his his wicked stepsisters, as if he is the real child and we are, I guess he is the heir to my parents' fortune and everything. He owns this house, he owns the land. It's his world and we're living in it. But yeah, I have a few books here that I think you're really gonna love, Caleb, if you could read. Sometimes, don't you kind of sometimes are sad about how like dogs can't read, or your pets, like your fish, your cats, your snakes, like why can't they read? First book I think he's really going to love is The Perks of Being a Wallflower, and I think he will really love the Stephen Chbosky lonely, I am not like other dogs kind of book. He likes to think of himself as superior above everybody else, but he also has moments when he thinks the world is against him and it is him against everybody. He just wants to blend into the back of the couch and kind of be alone. He has these moods where he just wants to be alone. I also think it's gonna be good for him because he really needs friends. He doesn't really have friends. He only has us and mom. So there, I think you'll like The Perks of Being a Wallflower, right? Yes? Yes. The next is The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. Only because I think this is the one love story I think he'll really love. I don't have any other love stories I gave him because he's the enemies to lovers type. Like, I feel like if he meets the one, they will be fighting. They will be up each other's throats all the time. And I feel like The Hating Game is good because it's an enemies to lovers story. Like, Josh and Lucy were enemies and they started to grow love for each other, and I feel like that's the path Caleb will take. I don't think you ever will. I don't think he has that capability, but that's what we think about enemies to lovers men, right? We don't think they're capable, but they actually are. So I think The Hating Game is for you. Next, we have New Moon by Stephanie Meyer, only because he looks like Jacob Black. Doesn't he? Doesn't he look like New Moon, Jacob? Especially in the movies. I really think you'll like it. I really think you'll love. Like, everybody was bored with New Moon, but I feel like Caleb will really love it and enjoy it and just love the whole, like, wolf story. I feel like he'll dig that. Next, we have this. Next, this is really appropriate for this situation because the book I think he'll love is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. He will not. He will not. He does not. See? He does not get about anything. No, he does not. Does as he pleases. Does not care about what anybody thinks. And just. I also feel like he really love War and Peace only because he's kind of pretentious. Aren't you kind of pretentious? I've been wanting to read War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy, but then I'm really dumb with classics, so I don't think it's gonna work out if I start reading it now. I feel like I have to start reading somewhere, but I feel like if Caleb could read, he would read War and Peace. Talk about like the numerous characters, like it's his entire personality, and just be a cool guy. And I also think you would really like The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins, only because every day is the Hunger Games for you. You really fight for your life for food, and it's crazy because we give you everything you want, but it's always like whenever you see food, it's always like you're always hungry. You know, it's like you go hungry in this household, which is not true. We go more hungry than you are hungry. He agreed with me. Also, Steppenwolf by Hermann Hesse is something I think he would really love, because Steppenwolf is about a man who is like a self-portrait of a man who thinks he's half man, half wolf. And I feel like Caleb really relates to that story. Like, he feels like he is half dog, half human. Most of the time he just feels like he's human. But, you know, I feel like Steppenwolf will be one of his favorite books. I'm also just gonna throw in Haruki Murakami here because he's also kind of really like a pretty sad boy at times. He wants to be like different and, you know, self-reflective even if he doesn't put it into practice. So I'm gonna put a Norwegian Wood in here because it's kind of really depressing, and I kind of feel like Caleb, if he could read, he would read really like cool books, like a Haruki Murakami, like a really sad boy book. So I don't know, maybe I think you'll like it. Last but not the least, your favorite book will probably be The Art of War by Sun Tzu. What can I say? Every day is a war for you. Every day is just trying to get to know your enemies, strategic placement of your place here in the family. And yeah, that's why he's conquered everything. You know, he has mastered the art of war even before reading it. So I feel like you'll really enjoy The Art of War. I feel like it'll be your cup of tea. I feel like, you know, you love that whole strategy thing of how to conquer and divide and conquer. So yeah, there. This is a really short video about my dog, but we love to see it, don't we? You got to meet my dog Caleb, who is now wreaking havoc here in my room because I kidnapped him. It's kind of my fault. There, that's it for today's video. It's just his birthday. Greet him. He's turning 6 tomorrow. And those are the books I think Caleb would love to read. I feel like he'll also be kind of a Shakespeare man, but we'll see. We still have to explore the world of Shakespeare with him. I kind of maybe have to throw lines at him a bit, maybe from Hamlet or Taming of the Shrew. Maybe he's into that. And he's angry now. So yeah, thank you guys so much for swinging by my channel. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night. Greet my dog happy birthday. Happy birthday, Caleb. Say goodbye to the camera at least. Come on. Bye. Say bye. Kiss. Okay, bye.